Hello everyone, my name is Matthew. We're doing a self-graded card review of a Viewpoints Michael Jordan card, 1997, 1998, Upper Deck. And we actually have a card to cross-reference this, 1996, 1997. Michael Jordan insert. It's kind of like a die cut. There's a bit of a die cut here. You can kind of see the edges, and we'll use this to cross-reference the edges that we have on our card. You can kind of see some wear on the bottom edge there. Interesting. What do they get for the edges? Edge is 8.5. Now that's kind of a little lenient. That's I think actually I do 8.5 for similar stuff. I might give that an 8, but I do focus pretty heavily on like this area and seeing if there's any wear on parts of the edges to this part, because it makes it kind of unique, this card. Let's see here. I think my edges are better than this overall. Kind of see at certain angles, certain light, you can kind of see there's a little bit of wear around that edges there, around his knees. So we'll take a look at all that. Kind of take a look at the corners, so you kind of see there's a little bit more edge wear there. Nice corners. I bet they give the corners a 9. Is that about right? Corners 9.5. Yeah. Yeah, that's about right on the corners. I'll probably do a 9 on my corners. We'll take a look at my card next. If I already haven't, all grades that we do, disclaimer, all grades are not guaranteed to cross over to other grading companies. The grades are not guaranteed to increase or decrease the monetary value of the card. This is basically my best assessment of grading the card. So what do they do for center? 9.5. So you can see like a little bit of space from the right to the bottom. I like that to be a little more symmetrical. Not always the case, but usually the case. So a little extra room again on that kind of this part from the logo to the edge of the card compared to the logo to the top of the card. So like this side is a little heavier, and it's a little heavier on that side too. So maybe that's why they gave it a 9.5. Whenever we pull up the card that we're grading back there, we'll so edges, corners 9.5, surface. So it's, you know what, I think it's kind of hard is to really gauge a surface whenever they've already encapsulated it. But I do try to cross-reference as much as possible. And, you know, I was the one that submitted this card. This is my card that I submitted many years ago. Yeah, no, it's great. We currently have it up on our eBay store. But like, I don't see a lot of surface-related issues. But again, it's encapsulated. There's a plastic, a hard plastic, and then there is a plastic sleeve that could be preventing me from seeing certain imperfections. So yeah, a little like less room on this side compared to room on this side. So I would like to see a little more room from his like hand to the side if possible. Let's go ahead and check, because they're giving this centering a what's the word, a 9.5, and that's just about on point with their centering. Let's take a look at ours. Similar, 9.5 for our centering on this card. So yeah, we'll go 9.5 centering on this. Edges, you can kind of see like our edges are a little bit better condition. It's like pretty noticeable there. I'll probably do a 9 on the edges. So we're gonna say centering's 9.5. The edges, we're gonna do a 9. Surface, like I don't see much imperfections on my surface. I have a probably what is a fingerprint there on his face. That just needs to be clean, but that's really not a, like, there's kind of a, I would say like it's like right above his brow is kind of has either an indentation or like an imperfection basically. So I'll probably do a 9 on the surface, maybe 9.5. I'm going to do 9.5 on the surface. We're saying 9.5 on centering, so now it's the corners are up for consideration. And I'm going to do a 9.5. This is going to be a 9.5 overall with 3 9.5s and 1 9. Are we saying the edges is a 9? Because I think like this right here is a little bit of an imperfection. That could even be a 9.5. It could be straight 9.5s, but we're going to go 9 on the edges, mainly for that just little imperfection there. So yeah, 9.5 overall. I do feel like this card is in better condition when you like kind of consider the eye appeal on this back part and that edge. And not that the way it was cut. So yeah, this card getting what it got, 9 overall. 2 9.5s and 8.5 on the edges is right. Surface, I can't really tell the surface, but this all lines up. So this is what I love about being able to cross-reference cards, and we're going to have like almost 9 to 10 of these Kobe's coming through where we have a 9 upper deck version of this Jamboree. So I'm really looking forward to grading these different Kobe's and kind of just like using this as our anchor point, as our basis of truth, because it is it's actually interesting to give it 2 9.5s and a 9, and if I was grading this I would have rounded up to a 9.5, but that's just my particular decision making patterns. So anyways, this card, great condition, ended up with a 9.5 on it. We're able to use this card as a cross reference. Awesome. Might do more of those so we have something to cross reference live on camera. Well, thank you for watching. Continue to watch.